garden here in town. It is July 18th, 2023. So our garden is quite well along, as you can see. Peas are dying back somewhat, which I guess is to be expected. The potatoes growing in tires. He has some cherry tomatoes that had no pruning, so they're spreading out insanely. And this one looks so nice and neat and orderly. With the beans, I presume, and some greens. And then the dill is also immense and just plentiful. Plentiful dill. And garlic scapes coming up strong. This is my little plot. I'll probably be pulling out these pea plants soon. Oh, they're still producing some, so maybe leave them go. This lettuce, I'm surprised. This is crimson something lettuce. It's surprised it hasn't gone to seed, so I'm going to pick a bunch of that now. And these are some nice beans. I forget what kind that I planted. They might be lima beans. And Egyptian onions are here. Never quite sure what to do with those. And I have oh, look at that. Is that my garlic? Wow. Maybe I'll pull that out. I have a daikon radish. I picked one of them earlier. I'm just gonna pick this one now because it's been in here a lot longer. And oops, there's hardly anything on there. The other one was much bigger, and I pulled it like a month ago, so I don't know what happened to it, but it's okay because I have a bunch more of them growing at home. But you know what? I feel like I'm gonna pull this out. Should I? It almost looks like a shallot. But I did plant some Siberian garlic. That's not garlic, is it? Maybe it is. Should I pull it? Yeah, what the heck? Let's see what it has. Honestly, it looks like a shallot, which is nice because I've heard they're hard to grow. I didn't plant it. It must have come up on its own from somebody else. And then here I have a bunch of beans going. And I forget what kind they were. This is a weed. And then there's my butter crunch lettuce, pretty much gone to seed. I pulled out most of it already. Under here, I planted some seeds and bean seeds, bush beans, but no joy so far. They probably got quite hot in the hot weather we've been having. Well, we have been having a good amount of rain, but if they're not staying wet or moist, it's probably not good for sprouting. So that's really pretty much it for my little plot. And then over here, we've got some community stuff going, which is doing real well. This is our Native American style corn with being planted in order for the beans to use it as a support. We planted the corn a little ahead of the beans to see if it could get a little head start. It's getting overwhelmed, but everything's still growing, so that's fine. We got some beans going here, and there's as yet had not grown up this, and our is some kind of squash here. That I know for a fact that's butternut squash. And then over here, this is another one that I planted, which is cantaloupe. We're starting to get some flowers on there, which is great to see. I have some at home too, so we'll see how they go. And that, I don't know what that is, some kind of squash. We got our community tomato area. We each have supposedly 2 plants here. These are my 2. This one, I think, and this one. And one of them is a determinant. I think it's like aroma. Oh yeah, see, these are the aromas. That's nice. I'm gonna try to make some sauce and maybe can it if I can get enough of them. as you know, you're not supposed to prune anything that's determinate, because then you won't get any fruit. So this one's going along nice. And then this one, it's some kind of beefsteak maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not as far along as my other tomatoes at home, but it's okay. And then there's a lot of this still. These I don't know what they are. Somebody just wasn't sure if they were weeds or not, so they let them go. This guy's got a lot of onions from seed, which is really cool. And over here we have, I guess, squash, different squashes. I don't know what kind. And let's see what else. Look at this. This is it's a little overdone here. Oh, and this is a nice. I like the way this one is doing with the beans flowing over the side of the raised bed. And well, they still have quite a few pea pods here. Need to get picked. This one's a little sparse looking. And I know there's some place where we have community carrots that I wanted to pick. Which, that's a lot of tomato. Which I might try to pick one right now if I can find them. This woman started hers a little later, so she didn't start from seed. She started from starts, and it's looking good. So let's go back over here to this. I think this is the community garden. I'm gonna pull one of these carrots. There we go. That's not bad. Not a bad looking carrot. A little bit of a doubler there, twister. So, yeah. That's kind of the basic tour as of July 18th in our community garden.